Hi Stampin' friends, I'm going to do two cards tonight at the same time. I'm going to show you, well not exactly at the same time, but on one video to show you the Hello card here. This uses the Forever Greenery set, and then it uses this fun gold ring that Stampin' Up! Did. These are a lot of fun, and then it has this embossing folder with the leaves on it, and it is a simple card, but really cute when you put it together. So I'm going to start with it, and I'm going to show you how simple this one is. I just put my card base, made it the Cajun Craze. I used Very Vanilla for my embossed layer. Then I used, and now either one would look fine, Crushed Curry or Bumblebee for the next layer. For the matte under the main layer. Gotta remember to twist that off. Here we go. I don't quite like how I have that. I do find it sticks a little better than snail, so it's a little harder to get it just how I want it. There we go. All right, then I'm just gonna pop this up on some dimensionals. Part is super easy. And then this is, the way I cut this, it should have an equal, approximately equal border on all the sides. It's just a double border. You know, usually we just leave a 1/4 inch. This is a full 1/2 inch on all sides. So then the next thing is to imagine your ring. And I put it right in the middle, and then I just kind of scooch it down just a little bit, just to kind of make it ever so slightly not centered. Exactly. And then I use the side pieces of my dimensionals for this, because what I'm wanting to do is make it where the ring won't move. So you can see here, let me put this back in the frame, sorry about that. You can see here that I want to secure the ring, and I don't want it to get away. So I put a thing of dimensionals there, and then I put some dimensionals up here, just so that I could kind of secure it to the card and also to the pretty greenery that we're going to add in a minute. So that actually has it fairly decently secured. My stamped pieces are in Pumpkin Pie, the Crushed Curry, Just Jade, and Blackberry Bliss. And then I stamped over it with the little speckles. I don't know if you can see that, I'm sorry. Little speckles in the cinnamon cider, the end color, just to kind of add a little bit. So as I did this, I cut off each one of these end pieces at the bottom, except for the Blackberry Bliss. You want to leave it on, because that one I put the Hello on. Okay, so I'm ready to put this on. This piece down here, try to get it fairly neatly put on, because I don't want my dimensionals to show that I used there. Okay, then the next piece to put on is probably this Pumpkin Pie one. So I'll just cut the end off, and I'm going to put it right up here. So I want to have a little bit showing up here in the corner. So I'm going to need to add a little bit more dimensional pieces up here. Just, you can use the little ones, or you can use smaller pieces of them, just something to secure this to the card up here higher. There we go. I just need to take these cut pieces off. Okay, so there we are. Then I also cut the end off this green piece. You wouldn't necessarily have to, but since it kind of meets up here together, I wanted to go ahead and do that. So on this one, I just stuck the green one down. These other two are lifted up. If you don't do that, you'll have it kind of wonky over your ring. So you want to have your pieces that fit right against your ring. You definitely want to have those on dimensionals because that will actually make a difference for you. Okay, so then this one, I'll just put right on top there. And if you want less of this, you could certainly cut some of these leaves off and it would just make more of the orange show. Okay, then this one, I'm ready to just put it down. Right there like that. And then just right on top. And then I just use I want to even up my bow because in transit they may get a little bit crazy. And then I just need a glue dot to use to stick it on somewhere here. I brought the glue dots over. I know. I saw. Oh, here we are. There we go. And so I just want to put it right on the stem as if it's kind of holding the glue dot. I mean, the bow is actually attached to the stem, like as if real life. Okay, so there we are. All right, then I just need to put my hello on there. So all I'm going to do for that is use the classic label punch and evenly punch my hello. Just get it straight. You can see I have a little smuts of, I did this in the Cajun Craze to make it match, but that's going to get cut off anyway because I don't want a whole bunch of stuff sticking off the edges. So you just want to cut that as straight as you can. And I just use scissors on this, but you certainly could use any kind of little mini trimmer that you have. That might make it easier, might make it faster for you because, you know, that is kind of tedious. Okay, and then I just used, again, my Stampin' Seal. And then I put it right there in the middle, kind of. And then under this other side, I think it's wise to just go ahead and put a small dimensional because it will just make it more even because there's several layers of cardstock on this side and only one on this side. So I think you might want to just tuck a dimensional under there. If I can get it. There we are. Put it right there where I want it. Okay, now it's time to just add your gilded bling. So I would just, you know, wherever it seems like to you that it would be cute to put them. Generally, you try to put them in groups of 3 of some kind, just however appeals to you. So it doesn't really matter. You can put 2 in a clump together or you can make a triangle with them, whichever works for you. So there you can see that went together very quickly. And that's pretty much all of that. Okay, so now I'm ready to show you the other one. Now this one, I had so few of these bling pieces that I wanted to, see this one's the rectangle one, that I waited to put it together because I thought, well, they can at least see me put it together and see what I'm doing like this. So what I did, I used dimensionals under my piece of patterned paper. Now you could use this side if you prefer. I try to use ones that would look good with either one. So maybe if you have the wreath, maybe you could use the stripe going this way, make your card a vertical card. Or another one that would probably look good. Whoops, I stuck that to that. That was talented. There we go. You might want to use the circle in the same way. That would be very cute also. The only thing you have to watch with the circle is that you get it on there so that it will fit on the card. So, and the other shape is the hexagonal one. And you can see that, to me, the circle looks good on all of them. So the To a Friend That Makes Me Smile is cute on any one of these. I love the To a Friend That Makes Me Smile because on the inside you can stamp that with a variety of things. You can stamp it with a get well, or a happy birthday, or a thinking of you, or thank you. I mean, there's so many things that you can stamp on there for on the inside when you say To a Friend That Makes Me Smile. Okay, so then we have this pretty peacock ribbon that goes with it. I just popped this guy up on dimensionals. You can see here I'm taking the backs off the dimensionals. And this is actually stuck down, again, with our Stampin' Snail. I mean, Stampin' Seal, how funny. And then this is what I used for the green. It's the Holiday Basic Rhinestone Jewels. It has all the colors. It's pre-colored. It just makes it faster. If you're using jewel tones, just go ahead and put this green on. And this isn't necessarily the greens that are in here, but I think it looks really nice with it. Just kind of gives it a little added whatever. So you'll find you also have this piece in here, so you'll just want to put your Whisper White inside and add this piece. You don't have to put it on this side, you could put it on the other side, but to me it just adds a little bit to the inside of your card, because otherwise it would probably just go to waste, but there was enough for everyone to have a piece like this. So anyway, there's 2 of your cards, and I appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.